Welcome, folks, to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. And what a matchup we've got for you here. Momentum has been building each week, and these two teams have arrived at this big collision, each undefeated. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Buffaloes will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martinez. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So Oklahoma State's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Flores. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Down he goes, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Cowboys will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense out there for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Buffaloes have first and 10 here. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They could create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the Buffaloes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Bounced right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
6. Coming up, fourth down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
The receiver carries the ball. He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and he dropped it. We do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. Not before he gets 1 yard. Oklahoma State has the lead. But at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists as we begin the second quarter. To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here comes a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day,
the ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
that is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Nice grab. It's Russell. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Hand it off for a draw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads in that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Makes the catch. It's Andrews. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Handoff to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Now they get set to kick it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
At the 13-yard line. First down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This try is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game, still losing by 11.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air, it's Flores. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And this one is caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And looking for a big play here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That means the score. Oklahoma State 21, Colorado.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target, caught. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Buffaloes lining up here on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Empty set now. 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Buffs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to pass. It's Flores. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Jack's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Getting set, here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Fighting off the defender. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Okay, ready?
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
At the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. The Cowboys keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Oklahoma State 21, Colorado 17.
1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. Touchdown, Cowboys. He would not be denied.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Oklahoma State 28, Colorado 17.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Jukes to get past a man. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First and goal here for the offense. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Oklahoma State 35, Colorado 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough to get a first down there. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He's going to hand this off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Okay, it's third down after that run. A handoff to the back. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
First and 10 play coming up.
Here we go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powers through. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Green 25.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Great move in the open field. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead.
That makes Oklahoma State 46, Colorado 7.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handing off on the draw play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Colorado.
Here's the second down play. No press here. The defense backing away. Second down, we're going to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.